Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Today is not going to be a long like a long captain's log because everyone in my house is asleep, including the puppies, and I'm still tired, even though I've been up for about 30-ish minutes. So as soon as I get off here, I'm going to crawl back into bed with the family, put on some PJ shirts, and crawl back in bed and see how long we can enjoy this nice cold solace. Whenever it gets a little bit nippier outside, my family has a tendency of sleeping in, and it's quite nice hearing absolutely nothing in the household. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, so yesterday I did a little bit of sewing. I also watched a whole bunch of Hallmark Christmas movies with Hopi, and it was a good day. It was a really good day. We had donuts. You know your day is good when you have some donuts. And we just were just hanging out. And then me and Kendall were trying to come up with the Christmas, not the Christmas list, the Thanksgiving dinner list. I need to finish the grocery list for that. And I plan on going grocery shopping tomorrow. The kids they get out 3 hours early, but Kendall's off the whole entire week. So on Monday, my plan is for Patreon, I'm going to show them some different ways you can make binding methods, and I'm going to have Kendall film it while I'm doing it so that way it could be hit at different angles. And then I'm going to go grocery shopping partly and then do the rest of the grocery shopping on Tuesday because I have to start prepping like my cinnamon rolls, everything that we have for the holidays on Tuesday. Tuesday is going to be like crazy. So I actually don't plan on sewing on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. Like I am kind of excited and nervous about that because I know sewing makes me super happy and it helps relieve anxiety. But I also like the fact that my husband's home for a whole week, and then for 2 days out of that week, the kids are actually at school, so we can hang out just us without having any children. Yes, missing the crowd. So yeah, I'm conducting the whole entire the whole entire list. So I feel like Monday morning after the captain's log will be perfect to go grocery shopping. So that's what I plan on doing. Some things, I mean, I already have our turkey. It's still frozen, so I need to give it a bath tomorrow because I need to start the brining process on Tuesday so that way it's ready to be put in the oven on Thursday. Um, so I like to like start that whole brining process soon, and I need to get my brining solutions together. Then I got to figure out the desserts. So hopefully, me and Hope can peg down what desserts we want to make. Um, this year, I generally make three desserts, and that is it. So I'm really excited about it. And then I got to get with Ken Ken to see what dessert he really wants to have. I don't get any of the vegetables until actually the day before Thanksgiving because there's nothing worse than like wilted kale and collard greens. Like there's nothing worse. Like the crisper they are, the better they are. So I usually get all my veggies, minus the veggies that go into like dishes the day before. So it's a whole entire process. I'm looking at mocktails. Every year I try to create some cool little mocktails for the kids and us. I know Simplicity Lemonade has some really cool mocktails that they just came out with where you either add alcohol and they become a cocktail or they're a mocktail. And they have this peach lemonade that my kids are dying to try. So I'm going to like go out there and try to get that and do a couple different ones. I have this not cranberry, pomegranate, like get fresh pomegranate, squeeze the juice and mix it with 7 Up. And I have this idea that it might taste good with like a splash of like some kind of juice. So I'm going to test that out. Last year I made um, Skittles 7 Up. So I bought like a huge pack of Skittles and I divided them up by the color and then put them in glass jars and filled them with 7 Up and then put them in the fridge for 48 hours. And then they dissolved and they have this taste of the Skittle flavor. So every year I try to do something a little bit different. I love Thanksgiving. I love it because one, my family's all settled down in the house, and then we're all just like talking, playing, watching movies. And two, because I get to do a little bit of my creative side and like my mad scientist side. So I had this really cool idea for Jolly Ranchers, but I think I'm too late that you have to do that in the refrigerator for like almost a week for them to be fully broken down, versus Skittles are a more softer candy, so they break down with the acid and soda very relatively fast. Oh, I know. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm trying to get everything done. So yesterday, I haven't finished. I'm going to finish the strap. I haven't decided if I was going to use a metal strap, a metal chain, or if I was going to do a 3/4 of an inch or a half an inch strap. But I made this boxy tote bag from um, Sonar. But I did it a little bit different. As you can see, I do have my Wanda on there. This part is waterproof canvas, and I did bind the top versus edge coating it. And I also have these coming down on the side versus being inside the seam allowance. And look, I have a little baby Wanda there. And I thought this was the cutest thing. So I'm trying to debate if I'm going to do a chain, or if I'm going to create like a black and white like half inch or 3/4 of an inch strap. This is a very cute bag. It comes together really fast, and it's fairly easy to put together, and it's fun. And I got to decorate it because I'm always making bigger bags, so I wanted to see if I made a bit smaller bag and a smaller wallet, how would it wake up? Yeah, the 7 Up and Skittles is pretty cool. You'll like it. You just have to get a good, nice pack, and then have some cool jars. You can put them in mason jars. So it's a double zipper, and when you open it up, I also made a tall wallet. So this tall wallet has the Wanda, and as you can see, you can see Wanda Vision right here. You have Vision and Wanda, and it's all, this one's made with all vinyl. And I also have the Wanda Vision inside there. And I thought it was really cute. It's edge painted nice and red. And I thought I've been, wallet combos have been selling pretty well on my Etsy. So I'm going to get Kendall to take pictures of this and the Loki one. So I guess put these up here to see how Black Friday goes. But yes, a nice matching set. And then, of course, you know, the really nice zipper pulls with Wanda and everything. So I think whoever gets this is lucky, and I feel like it's perfect because it fits right inside the bag. And inside the bag, there's just a slip pocket. And it's nice and easy. I do like I love the modification I did. Instead of edge painting the top of this, I did binding, and it did take a little while. I wanted to make sure the binding was exactly the size of it, so that way there was no bagginess or any lumpiness. I like the way it came out. Let's see. It's just binded on the top. And then it's all squared away. So that's what I made yesterday. It didn't take very long because it's not a very big bag. The modifications were on the fly. There was nothing written out or anything. Oh, thank you, Christine. With tequila, does sound pretty amazing. That is the boxy bag from Sonar. Both of them are Sonar. And the tall wallet's from Sonar as well. Yeah, thank you, Jenny. Mm. Yeah, because the wind was blowing big time yesterday. You could see all the colors of the wind, like literally from the leaves. It's beautiful outside with all the foliage. It's just, but the trees are starting to get bare, so you can feel that winter is going to be coming around real quickly. So, yeah, that's all I did yesterday. I had a kind of chaotic, stressful day. Family drama, you always know how that goes. And so I just did this. I'm going to do, I think, Black Widow. I wanted to sew Black Widow tomorrow. It depends on how I feel. And if I can get some of the stuff done, then I will work on a Widow wallet and whatever. I'm trying to put in my Etsy shop a new area where it's like like sets, so you get the bag and the wallet together, because a cup like the blue Lola sold, it's at its Forever's home. A couple of the bags that I've been making that have the matching wallet, people are going for. So I'm thinking that people love these, especially around the holidays when they're trying to give a gift, like, oh look, I got you this bag and it has the matching wallet. So I am doing that. I love this little this little box. It's so cute. It matches up really fast, and I just did like a little bit of different details, some reverse applique, and it looks cute to me. Um, I what I would have probably did different. I think I would have took um, a 1 inch, folded it in half, and like top stitched this whole thing to wrap around it, but top stitched it while this bag bottom was open, so that way it would have had even more texture and dimension. So that's all I did. Thank you, Jenny. I really appreciate that. Oh, I'm nothing's off. I'm just sleepy. So yeah, that is all I have for you today. Like I said, today was going to be very short. I'm gonna crawl back in bed because Loki's asleep with Kendall right now, and I'm about to get some puppy warmth. That dude radiates heat like a freaking heater. I don't understand, and it's so funny because we call his we call his ears chips because they look like they're shaped like kind of like Dorito chips, and they're cold right now because the weather's shady. So he like wants to snuggle, and he is a huge baby. If anyone ever babysitted Loki, you guys would be like, he is like the biggest baby in the world. So after he goes outside, he'll start whining and crying because he's cold. And Roxy is not an affectionate dog. She's not a nice nice dog. Like he'll come and try to snuggle with her, and then she'll just let go like 0 to 100 real quick. So then he'll start whining because he wants to snuggle with somebody because he's cold. So we're like, just come up. So he'll come up and he'll lay in between me and Kendall. But we have never had a problem with it because he radiates heat. Like his heat literally puts you to sleep. It is the funniest thing you've ever seen. He's so warm, except his ears and his paw pads, or what Hope calls his beans, are always cold. So yeah, we need a bigger bed. We have a queen. I need a king or a California king because that dog right there, he doesn't want to like just lay up and down. He wants to lay across the bed at an angle, and you're just like, I don't want to share blankets. I can't move. You're on my leg. He weighs a lot, so yeah. We also signed yesterday for our windows to get replaced, and I'm hoping I am literally hoping they do this. I know that next this week is going to be impossible because it's Thanksgiving weekend, but I'm hoping the following weekend because in my head I feel like they're going to replace our windows right when there's a huge cold front coming in, and I'm going to be like, "Yay! Everybody's going to be in the basement with my space heater." So we have that happening. There was like so many little things that were happening yesterday that I'm just like, I'm tired. It's like a lazy Sunday for me. Well, then just take the if you're struggling with it, Linda, just don't put stabilizer in it, or just put like a soft stabilizer like Shape Flex 101, so you don't have any stretch if you're using vinyl or whatever, and it'll be nice and siphon pliable. I actually have I wanted to sew today because there was this bag that I seen in Creative Bag Making where somebody was asking where can you get a bag, and it looks like the Catalina, but it has different modifications to make it like kind of like a backpack. Oh, I wanna do that so bad today, but I don't wanna make it just because I wanna make it with a theme in mind because, again, convention season is gonna be starting in the beginning of the year, so, you know, you know. Oh, and tomorrow my adventure box from, Lauren comes in, so I'm really excited about that. I was scrolling through Facebook last night and I seen a lot of people who got it, and there's already people that like opened up immediately and they're like, it is worth every dime that I paid for. So I'm curious. It's really hard. You guys keep me grounded because you have no idea how bad I want to rip through every single one of these boxes right now. My patience is like this. Kids eliminated my patience, but I'm going to try to be good. I mean, I've been good for the past 2 years, so I'm just glad. No, excuse me. I'm glad that no one showed any spoilers. He does hog the bed. Yeah, Loki's body heat is ridiculous. Roxy doesn't go on the bed. Roxy has a tendency of having like accidents, and it's like because of the surgery that they did on her before they had it. Like I told you, Puppy Palooza is a huge controversy in Maryland because they take puppies from fight dogs. Like so if a fight dog's pregnant, they get induce her labor, take the puppies, put the dog down, and then they give the dog milk or whatever. And then by the time the dog is 6 weeks, they're either spayed or neuter, and they're done in like 5 to 7 puppies at a time, knowing that 2 to 3 of them are going to die. Because she was spayed so early, she's always had kind of like sometimes like leakage or whatever. She's been years where she's never had a problem, but as she gets older, it's more of a problem. So she's not allowed on any furniture or on any bed because there, if she sneezes or if she yawns or if she gets startled, she'll have like a trickling effect, and it sucks because she it's not to the point where she needs a diaper. It's just to the point where you see it and you're like, okay, gotta clean everything. So she has like little beds throughout each level of the house, and they're hers. And then Hope goes around and cleans it every 2 days and wash like the pillowcase or the blankets or whatever to make sure that there's no like trinkles or anything. It's not like full fledged, but it's just enough where you're like, okay, you can't be on anything. And also, she's never been affectionate. That dog is the only person that she loves with all her heart is Kendall. Like, it is the weirdest. They have like a daughter dog, like a daughter father relationship. That the sun and the moon rises with Kendall. That's his dog. Loki's mine. Loki only listens to me. Everyone else kind of struggles with him because all he wants to do is play with him. But with me, he's sorry. But with me, he's a little bit more like laid back, and he's pretty funny. He's like he listens to me, and I. But the thing is that with both dogs, I have full fledged conversations with them like they're people, and I don't know if that's why they listen to me so much because I sit there and talk to them, and we play when I have breaks between sewing. I'm usually on the floor wrestling my dogs like a 2 year old. I'm really hands on and I love to play around with them, and it's especially the bigger one because you could have a little bit more fun wrestling and doing things with playing tug of war and like what's that and how they start like pouncing. So um I'm also, I think, a dog whisperer. I'm pretty good with dogs. I haven't, there's never been a dog I've came across that doesn't like me or won't listen to me. But yeah, I like dogs a lot. I have not seen the new Simply Classic new bag. I need to look at it. There's so many new bags out there that I have yet to see. Um, I want to see it though, because her bags are amazing. Her products are amazing. And like I said, I'm saving up for a leather kit because like I'm just curious to see what like leather content that she has for her bags and whatnot. She's very talented. It's probably mine's came in. Mine's went through DC last night, and it's now here in Lacoste, in the Howard County one. So I'm pretty sure you're probably gonna get yours too soon because mine's just went through DC last night, like at 11:30. I get notifications, so like honestly, call me, you can call me like someone that's super paranoid or has like type A personality. But whenever I have boxes that are like this, any box that costs over $100, I put tracking information. So I get text alert to every place it gets scanned because I have noticed when I don't have do that, then they're not getting scanned and then they magically appear at my door whenever and I have no notification. So I automatically scan, make sure that I have notifications on each place so that way I know where my information is. Your box came in yesterday. Ooh, you do too have full conversation. I also have voices for the dogs. And I never really know how I sounded till there was like this recording that I didn't know I was getting recorded, and it was like the funniest thing. And I have no idea that it was like that intense. But my family's like, yeah, you voice the dogs. Like if you guys ever seen Frozen, Kristoff, he does Sven's voice, and I pretty much do that with Loki all the time. Mm-hmm. Hey everyone. So yeah, I'm gonna finish this drink and crawl back into bed to see if I can fall back to sleep with my family. And I don't know what I'm going to sew today. It would be nice to just sit, chill, watch Hallmark movies, drink hot cocoa, and do absolutely nothing. And I think I might do that. I think that that's what I'm doing this week too. This week, I think there's going to be a binding thing for Patreon because we're going to be meeting on Friday. But I don't think I'm going to sew until Friday. Well, I mean, my assignment is to quilt, so I'm going to quilt, of course, but I don't think I'm really going to sew anything. I think I'm going to just enjoy the fact that my husband's home and there's like 2 days where my kids are at school where it's just me and my husband where we can go shopping together as a couple. We get to just hang out and watch TV, and there's like no children. So whenever those situations happen, I try to capitalize on it because it's not very often. We're always surrounded with kids. We have 3 kids. They were our choice, and I love them to death. But it's nice to have like just Shinova and Kindle time. So that's on Monday. So I might do is I might when they come back home, I think I might do my quilting for the place for everything 2.0. So that way that is set aside because we're going to be cutting out pieces on Friday. So I still haven't got my zipper tape. I don't know what's wrong with me. At this point, I might be getting something off of Amazon. And that's not my choice, but I just want to make sure I have everything. I know. I believe if you look in your comment, I did reply to you. I told you by Annie folds it that way, so I was going to show you that way. You can use whatever binding method you want. I did reply to you in the YouTube video. By Annie just prefers to fold, not to iron. She likes to take 2.1/4 of an inch binding and just fold it over and pin it every um, 3 to 6 inches, like I showed you in the video. So you can do it that way, or you can do double fold binding. It's your choice. So it's there's no right, wrong or right way of binding. I was just shown in the video of when we're going over supplies, when I'm showing you how she does her binding and how she cuts her binding, I'm just giving you Annie's method. You can choose, like I said in the beginning of the video, you can choose to have pre-made binding or you can make binding yourself, and you can do double fold if you wish. I was just explaining how she likes quilting binding and she does not like to actually iron, which is quite interesting because I have made mini bags with her binding method and I always wind up liking it. It just, yeah, it's just 2 1/4 folded in half, and she pins it every three. If you go back to the video on Patreon, you'll hear exactly that's exactly what I see, and I show you that I pin it every 3 to 6 inches. So yeah, so I have to do all that. I have a couple things to do. I need to cut out binding, I need to make the binding and all that fun stuff. Yeah, you should get it. So Sweetness ships really fast, but again, ordering anything this week is kind of like because it's the holidays, so everyone could be a little bit delayed. So I actually might I'm gonna see what I have in my stash. I think I have enough purple zipper tape to do it, but then I'm curious about my zipper pull situation because I do not think I have 16 zipper pulls that are the same like motif at all, like at all. So it might be an Amazon situation. And then with that being said, I need to order from Amazon relatively quickly in order to have it for Friday. So we shall see. And there's no cool zipper stores around here. I can get the by Annie mesh at my local quilt shop, and I can get the fold over Alaska at the local quilt shop, and I can get it actually on Amazon as well. It's just the zippers. I feel like zippers are a very vital part of a bag and they can kind of make or break your bag. Congratulations, Julie. That is a huge accomplishment. All cotton too. I mean, well, people love cotton bags. Think of Vera Bradley. She doesn't have vinyl. She doesn't have waterproof canvas. Hers are all quilting cotton. And I know people in the Bayani community sell their bags left and right, and Bayani swears only by cotton. So people like that because there is an easier chance to clean it and that it will bounce back to its original form, and it's lighter than vinyl, leather, or waterproof canvas. So don't be deterred from cotton. Cotton is a beautiful material and it makes a fabulous bag. Alrighty, well, I almost been on here for 30 minutes. I'm going to finish my drink and go back to bed, hopefully. If not, then I'll watch like, I've been really into watching cop videos pulling people over for DUIs and people getting tased. I don't know. I know I'm weird. You're here because you like how weird I am, but that's what I've been into right now. I can't do true crime during the holidays because it makes me sad. So I've been like not listening to it. But my Nora Robert book, Nora Robert comes out with 2 books a year. The new trilogy for a paranormal thing called Inheritance comes out on the 21st. So I pre-ordered that on Audible so that way while I'm cooking, I can listen to Nora Roberts. I love me some Nora Roberts. I love me some Nora Roberts, okay? So I will talk to you guys all later. I hope you have a fabulous Sunday. And if you're able to get some sewing done, great. If you're able to spend time with family, great. If you're able to Netflix and chill and relax and be at one, do it. I hope everyone has a good day. Bye.